Let's get it going, gamers and ballers. It's your man Vince Chang is back at it again. We got a surprise pop-up episode for you this week. We've been traveling so many places. If you don't know, I just came back from Singapore, talked about the last show, and I did say we're gonna come back and come Monday. We're gonna have a special Olympic Esports Week / Series 2003 recap of what went going on. My engineer Sasha Buckets Manos, and also we are going to be traveling again to another state, so we won't be doing an episode this week on Wednesday or Friday, but then the next week we'll back to our regular schedule programming. Will be Wednesday or Friday. So let's see who's in the room. All right. Again, you know me, my throat has been going crazy because I've been losing my voice. I've been talking so much and been so hyped, putting so much energy out there because there's so many amazing news happening, especially in the gaming world. I warned you guys about NBA 2K, and we're going to talk about it this episode. So let's go all over my people right there on Twitch. What up? Who's on Twitch right now? Who's on Twitch? Let me shout you out. My people on YouTube. I got to get my man Scotty. He's probably there chilling. He's been to every episode. He's one of my biggest supporters. I really appreciate you coming through. And also, we got to go to our last place on TikTok, which has been pretty fun. TikTok's been pretty cool. I'll make sure I get it right now. Yeah, buddy. This is going to be a nice, quick episode just to get a recap on what's going on. And I want you guys to be educated in the world of esports because that's going to be the move. Esports is going crazy. And yes, we did our first ever Olympic event. It was insane. Shout out to my Madagascar and Marielle. How you doing? Just shot a little bit of something, put something with a little Olympic symbol on there. See that little Olympic symbol. But Madagascar was dope. I'll talk about that a little bit. But anyway, let you guys know, this is your man Vince Chang, aka The Energy. So we got a nice little quick show for you. And we always start the show on Shots Fired because we try to take the hottest basketball content and put it right here streaming live for you on the FIBA page. It's powered by FIBA. Also, shout out to Jelly Smack, been doing their thing. But what's up, Kareem? How you doing? I see you right there on TikTok. All right. Yeah, I need some water. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. I think that's better. Yeah, a little bit better. A little bit. I sound like I could be in like a Batman video. Like, how you guys doing? Everybody good? All right, my people on YouTube are good. All right, I like it. All right, cool. Let's get the show going, y'all. Again, this is Shots Fired, episode 19, a Singapore special. But we always start with talent overload. And I think we're going to find out what some professional players are doing. All right, let's check it out right now on Shots Fired. All right. Let's make sure everything's good. Okay, we're going to start the show off with talent overload because if you don't know, now you know. We try to get the hottest people of basketball in it. But as you know, the NBA season is done. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. Are you a Joker fan, Jamal Murray fan? Let me see in the chat. They did their thing. They took home the ring. But what are other professional players doing outside the regular season? So let's check it out right here. Now, if you don't know where this place is, this is the Summit. It's on 222 East 44th Street in New York. It's called the Arena. I actually been there many times. My boy Izzy's been out there. And this is where all, NBA players come out and just work out. It's a dope private gym that's underground. You got to check it out. Again, 222 East 44th Street in New York. Like a membership. Actually, LeBron James put in that work, which everybody know how LeBron is. All right, man, this man comes and works out. This guy puts $1.5 million in his body every year, and he's still killing it, man. Going in his 40s, being powerful. He's trying to get Bronny, be on the same team, and we know how that's going to happen. And let me know how you feel about that. How you feel about Bronny having a chance to be in the NBA with his father. The only person that done that kind of was the Ken Griffey Jr.'s and the Ken Griffey Sr. when they did in baseball. They weren't on the same team, but they just played in the same game, which is, of course, historic. But as you see right there, the gym is sick, and what all these NBA players come out when they come in town, just work out. As you see right here, I think this right here, I'm trying to figure out who this is. I can't recognize it. He's not Westbrook. Oh, that was a nice little gym. Oh, yeah, that's a good workout right there. Right here, here's Westbrook. Okay, so Westbrook comes through. A lot of players from all over the country come through this spot with the Arena. And I actually love watching them play because then actually, if you go down, you may be lucky enough to get a pickup game with them if you can ball. All right. As you see, Emmanuel quick. The Knicks were actually going to be good this year. I mean, Jalen Brunson just got to stay. But, man, when he left the Mavericks, I know it hurt. But Kyrie's doing his thing. But the Knicks had a shot. And, okay, these players plaster their floaties, and then again, they have a whole bunch of different, trainers coming in just to make sure on the off season that they're still in top shape. I said this place is in New York, and it's accessible to almost anybody. You may get lucky and see someone like, I don't know, James Harden just shooting around the gym. So you gotta check it out. They're not paying us to support it, but it's a dope place to chill, especially in New York City, because I was born and raised in New York, and I know a lot of gyms that people don't even know about. It's just on the underground. But with social media, Google and all that kind of stuff, you can find a place to hoop and find a place to ball. So there's no excuse why I can't keep in shape. And I just see Kevin Durant will come in and just do a little bit of a nice little cross, get on, and Devin Booker still working out. And I've never played in long pants. It's just weird. Long pants? Like, no. Like, maybe like my underarm, but not like pants. But anyway, like I said, they come through and they do their thing, and you got to check it out. But who you guys have coming up for next year, okay? Because next year, the NBA is looking a little shaky. I mean, people think that Denver Nuggets can do it again, but I know Giannis right now is licking his wounds. I know Steph Curry ain't that old yet. He want to get it back. And LeBron probably got maybe 1 or 2 more years. Sad to say, I thought Chris Paul was going to take a ring this year. I thought Chris Paul was definitely going to take with that KD, little special sauce with Devin Booker, because, look, he's one of the greatest point guards ever do. Right here, Julius Randle. Julius is another crazy person. Like, he's crazy. Like Dennis Rodman, Metal World Peace crazy, but apparently he's like the sweetest guy in the world. I don't know, but I mean, I always want him on the team. Oh, Jordan Clarkson getting worked. Oh, come on, Clarkson, you're doing for the Philippines. No, don't let people do like that. But again, like I said before, this place is called The Summit, 222 East 44th Street. You can just walk in, and you may see one of these pickup games just happen. You see people on the side definitely watching, and it's basically free entertainment, but also you see what these NBA players do on their off season. All right, if you just tuned in to Man Vince Chang, aka The Energy, you're watching Shots Fired, episode 19. I know you guys have been watching the UA basketballs and stuff like that. The under 19 basketball has been great, but there is where we take some basketball content and we set it for you. We just set the mood. We give you a little bit of something that's going on in the world. We're talking about The Summit, aka the arena in New York, which you can get your workout in with some NBA players and have a good time. What you want to do, check it out. I'm from New York, and hit me up. Follow me, Vince Chang 21, on social media. But also, don't forget to follow FIBA and eFIBA as well, because the next thing we're going to talk about is what we want to bring to the rise. Because here's the thing. I'm going to get some more. I've been talking for so long. Oh, man. Coming back from Singapore, I had to go to a wedding, and now I'm doing this show. We got to keep working, baby. But the main reason I want to bring this up is that esports is emerging. It was the genesis of the first time we did something that involved the Olympics. I am honored to be a part of it, and this is what I wanted to talk about. So at this part of the show, it's called Breaking News, and this news you definitely want to hear. Right here, Breaking News and Shots Fired. Let's go. What's up, see my people on TikTok? I see y'all. Hey, what's up, Maddox Pedon? I see you. How you doing, Maddox? I'm chilling right there on YouTube. All right. Hey, man, face is so cool. What's up, baby? Again, if you put yourself in the chat, this is a live show. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're representing right now when it comes to, your country. But this is what I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to bring this up, and we made history, okay? We made history. Your man was in Singapore with my man Gustavo and Nikolai Chris Simpson, and we made history. Press play for that, baby. I just see the beautiful city of Singapore. Last week, I couldn't make it because I was doing something historical, and it was a historical reason. Okay, to tell you the truth, I was in Singapore, and do you know why? Because Singapore became the host of the first ever Olympic Esports Week ever, OEW, baby, and it was incredible. Now, what is esports? Let's talk about esports, okay? Well, I know we're on Twitch, but real quick, for them that don't know, now you know, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. In the terms of esports, it basically signifies professional competitive video game. Y'all know about that. Y'all got the sticks, you got the, the keyboard, you guys ready. And it basically comprises of proficient players or teams vying against each other in a structured tournament, which is a substantial cash rewards. Now, in the Olympics, there were no cash rewards, right? But we did something great. Much like traditional sports, esports attracts a dedicated fan base with viewership stretching to millions worldwide through the live viewing or streaming platforms. Now, since March, players have been taking part in qualifying events for these various games. Now, in Singapore, it was the finalists of the Olympic Esports with sparred for the Olympic Esports Series winner title. So they had Olympic Esports Weekend where they had an exhibition match, which we had like Street Fighter, NBA 2K, But then they actually had real events like rowing. And then, for example, with the chess competition, also at bestowing in the inaugural Olympic esports events, there was a chess master title, which is crazy. Now, the official sports and games that were featured in the Olympic esports embraced tic-tac-toe archery, which was actually really crazy watching. Basically, WBSCE baseball, Power Pros baseball, chess, Swift, and also we had cycling. Just Dance made it, which was insane, and taekwondo was really fun. Virtual taekwondo. They had Fortnite, y'all. They had Fortnite, but more of like series, like doing like courses and stuff like that. And it's my man. Hey, that's me. That's me. See, that's me. That was Ed Russell right there. What's up, Ed? Miss you. And I just see One Piece. I'm a One Piece fan. One Piece was in the building, bro. King of Pirates. Also, they had sailing, virtual regatta, and also tennis class. But hey, what are we talking about? What about basketball? Now, there was no official final, so we treated it like an exhibition match, and the atmosphere was incredible. As you see right now, that was Turkey coming through. I mean, shout out to my people from Turkey. They were really, really, really doing their thing. I mean, my man Tanzu, the captain, was great. Also, we got Kadir, Aaron, and also Rican, which is good. And his name Majid. I'm sorry, Majid. Brazil, my boys, man, Bom Dia. I love them so much. They had a really good time with Kalu, the coach. That right there is Nicola. The man is in charge of everything. Gustavo right there. Shout out to my man Alan, Pedro, Gabriel, Felipe, and Luis. They did their thing. I want those jerseys. Those were sick. They were sick. That's my man Chris Simpson right there. Yo, I got those warm-up jerseys by the Brazilian Basketball Federation. I want one right now. They were so fresh. But what they did was incredible because they set the stage for something that can be somewhat of a cataclysmic event when it comes to NBA 2K. Because other things are happening. And you know what? We're going to right into the next segment. This is NBA 2K here in Shots Fired. And we're going to show you a little bit of what happened. So let's go right now. NBA 2K, Shots Fired. What's up, Muhammad? What's going on? Maddox, I feel you. Muhammad, we're here, baby. We're here. We're talking about the Esports Week Recap 2023 when your boy was in Singapore. And right here, let's bring it up. These are the games that were happening in Singapore. All right, so we had Turkey, Brazil, and the Philippines. The first game, bro. The first game went to a double overtime. And I'm telling you, the crowd was loving it. All right, shout out to my man Clark, Preach, Joshua, Julian, and Isaiah from the Philippines. And also, Turkey did their thing. Actually, here in the background, it was insane. Sports Center, look. I'll say straight up, NBC Sports picked up our stream and was streaming it, which was dope. Like, I'm telling you, NBA 2K is going to be an Olympic sport, okay? I'm putting it out there in the universe because who doesn't love NBA 2K if you're a baller, right? You want to be a baller, you really can't go to the court, you be on the sticks. On the PS5, and they supported us heavy. And NBA 2K 23 reps were out there really showing some love. And I'm telling you, these games got intense, and the crowd loved every minute of it. When I say every minute of it, as you see right there, Turkey again, hot, man. It got hot. It got so much energy. It was sick. And you know what? It was emotional because now you created heroes. All right, Brazil and the Philippines had a dope show out, and it was a little off balance. But the thing is that sometimes you get nervous because this was an offline event. The offline event is basically you're not in your house, chilling on your bed or chilling on your couch and think you're safe and stuff like that. No, opponents are right next to each other, and the stage was the second stage. I wish I could show you that because the second stage was actually smaller. The big stage is like a football field. The second stage was dope, and they may be thinking of something on the big stage next year. I don't know about that yet. But anyway, Sports Center, rest in peace. So basically, you think there's going to be no more Sports Center? It's just going to be like NBA 2K all on Twitch? I see you, iCloud Zero. Like, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting that more people are going to get into esports, especially when it came, like they had Street Fighter. Street Fighter is still technically fighting. So that was insane to watch. And again, the crowd loved every minute of it. We have so many amazing players. You see a great dunk right there. And again, these are professional players. They were representing their country, but I couldn't say representing the country out there because technically it's not like an official Olympic event. But it really went down to the wire with these games. And they were talented. And like, what made me love it is that it gives people another opportunity to be a part of the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, there's no greater honor to, represent your country than that. Like, that's everybody wants to. You want to bring home the gold, even bring home the silver or bronze. But like, there's more gamers than athletes. We already know that. Like, only 1% of like college kids go to Division 1. After that, it's even smaller, get to the NBA. But anyone could be a gamer. Anyone could have the chance. Oh, real quick, 2K love that game. What's up, user? I see you on TikTok. I'm saying hi to my people on TikTok. I'm gonna say my people hi on YouTube as well. What's up? Yeah. So like, it just opens up this huge box of more athletes, and like these athletes like legit practice. They have plays. They do regiments. Like it was beautiful to watch. Woo! Like them actually get prepared for this because they were setting the foundation. Like this is like the genesis of a wave of gamers that are be able to represent themselves, represent their country, and also like really show like what they can do on the sticks. I mean, y'all go on Twitch all the time watching 2K League, and 2K League is dope. I mean, that's cash money right there. But nothing's happening because I don't have the article here, but I'm going to read it to you. NBA 2K and FIBA signed a major multi-year esports partnership. All right. The game developer 2K and the International Basketball Federation, FIBA, and the NBA 2K League have secured a multi-year partnership to bolster the esports ecosystem. And the partnership will enable NBA 2K international esports events to take place for national basketball federations. This is huge, y'all. It's huge. You can go to esportsinsider.com to find this out. Esportsinsider.com. Like, to know that we are now signing a contract, FIBA, because the International Basketball Federation, we do all those Olympic stuff like that, to come here and be like, yo, we're going to make this global NBA 2K. That's going to be sick. Like, I want to see, China faces Australia, or, Botswana facing Greece. Like, and that's when, again, these countries can ball out each other, again, play the game that we love, which, again, I love seeing. So, definitely keep your ear to the ground for more breaking news because it's going to be a wave, baby. All right. Same. We usually have a guest. We're going to have a guest next week. I'm really excited for another guest because he's definitely into the basketball community and he does apparel. But just want to do a little hint. Can't say his name yet. Got to make sure I secure him. But he's going to be on the next show. But anyway. Also, we have something called a FIBA story. As I just said, FIBA signed a contract with NBA 2K, and we got another FIBA story. So it's basically talking about it. So right here, here's FIBA story and shots fired. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. Now, this is very interesting. Let's play the clip right here. We all love playing a bit of NBA 2K. Okay, throwing down the dunks, breaking ankles. What's not to love? And like I said before, esports have been growing at a rapid rate for quite some time now. Now it's going a bit further with FIBA, 2K, and any tickets to what they have. Now, they just entered an agreement, as I just said before, in a unique platform to organize international events. Interesting, right? Now, these events will be for the national federations and esports gaming community. Opportunities will be provided to identify regional talent, as well as offering participants a chance to participate in NBA 2K League events or the NBA 2K League draft. That was what the information I was leaving out. It's just that a lot of these ballers are getting paid to play a video game, y'all. Like literally making bank, 6 figures from them. Like I think the NBA 2K had like a 500,000 cash prize that day, which is crazy. All right. As well as establishing a clear national team competition system. Now, eFIBA has a calendar which includes qualifiers, 4 regional finals in Africa, Asia, including Oceania, Americas, and Europe, as well as the eFIBA World Finals each year. How exciting! Sign me up. Now, the aim is to make the reach of esports more accessible and attractive to new players. Additionally, the plan is that the collaboration will grow that the global basketball audience in alignment with FIBA's existing engagement strategy and their way of connecting with Gen Z. I know you're out there, a demographic that is highly engaged with esports. Over the pond, the official NBA 2K League has been up and running since 2017, right here in the States. All right, so we're going over there to FIBA, over the pond, coming right here to Americas. We already got our stuff going on, but let's expand it even more. And here's the thing, with all the competitions being streamed on Twitch, we already here. So let's do it, baby. And 22 of the teams have an official NBA affiliate partnership, which is great. I mean, you see them all the time, like with the Knicks and stuff like that, and like Bucks. But I'm talking about some of the biggest teams associated, like the Lakers, the Warriors, the Bucks, the 76ers. I mean, the Raptors have a team in Canada as well as being owned by a Chinese-based team, which is crazy, with a Mexican-based team and Australian-based team too, which is insane. I mean, look at that. They're going to be balling. So right there, the Bucks right here and the 76ers. Like, are you kidding me? That's on the biggest names. And as I said before, with the Mexican-based and Australian-based team too, that's more international, more players, more viewerships, and more people can actually ball out. Now, NBA 2K is the top-rated and top-selling NBA game for the past 21 years, and it's so much fun to play. And the FIBA World Finals is going to be a blast to watch. Now, when I was out in Singapore, they also had this dope 3x3 court in which they had a tournament. I think these kids were under 18. 18 or 17, and these kids could rock out. While I said they're playing literally 3x3, and then on the side there were like 4 PlayStation 5s in which people were then playing NBA 2K. It was such a vibe. I cannot even like imagine it happening. Like, it wasn't even a dream of mine. It just came to fruition. So blessed to be a part of it. And I'm telling you, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Definitely press the follow button on this channel, because I'm telling you, if you love the NBA 2K League, imagine your country being in the same caliber of competition, being able to represent your flag, not just when it comes to the World Cup that's happening, but with NBA 2K. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. But as you know about NBA 2K, and also you know about Shots Fired, we have the last part of the show, which I love talking about, which is the worldwide court. And I'm pretty sure y'all can guess where we're going to talk about it. So right here, this is worldwide court on Shots Fired. Okay, now, worldwide court is that we go across the world. All right, we highlight a certain country. And I've been saying this country a lot. Singapore, baby. Let's talk about it. All right, Singapore is what we're going to talk about. Here it is, 9 Days World segment. We're going to one of my favorite places now, Singapore. Now, it's not the most obvious country that comes to mind when you're thinking about basketball. It's not, really isn't. But the sport in the country started right in 1925, and the interest in schools started to grow. And the great thing about it is that everyone started to be about it. Now, it is hot outside, but they know how to ball. However, it wasn't until 1934 that Singapore Basketball and the Volleyball Association was set up. So it's kind of weird. But in 1939, the association's pure focus was on basketball. So since 39, and it's just been an upscale since then. Therefore, founding the Basketball Association of Singapore, the BAS. So the men's national team joined FIBA in 1963, and as of February 2003, it is the 116th ranked men's national team in the world, which is pretty dope, at the Asian Basketball Championships, which qualified for 12 straight events between 1971 and 1993. All right, more history. I'm liking this. And then, but since the qualifications for the competition, there's been a few and far in between. Okay, they've only qualified at 2 other times, in 2001 and 2015, achieving low finishes. Right? But in the Southeast Asian Champion Cups, Singapore has achieved some success as well, winning bronze medals in 3 occasions in 2001, 13, and 2015. And that's all good, but wait for this one. Ready? This is the biggest achievement in Singapore basketball. In 1956, they qualified for the Summer Olympic Games in Melbourne, which is crazy, which is so dope. That's insane, okay? And they played 7 games, even managed to win 2 of them. But again, they got some ballers. Thank you, Wasted, for the follow. Appreciate you. But after that, they just kept running ahead and trying to, finish on top ahead of the Asian rivals, South Korea and Thailand. Now, talk about getting them bragging rights. In the recent years, it was a quiet revolution, and what they've described as taking place in the country. Well, with the influx of new young talent, being placed on the national men's team, only 2 senior players from the old squad were retained. How brutal is that? It's crazy. You work your butt up and only 2? Insane. But saying that, it's maybe what the country needs. Some new talent to freshen up a little bit. And guess what? That's where they're gonna go. They're trying to get some good ballers on that country, and also on a dope team. Most of the national players now play on the island only professional basketball team. So it's weird. For the island's only professional basketball team, it's actually quite interesting, because like as these young kids were like doing this and this great mid-range, a nice step through. It's called the Singapore Slingers. All right. And yeah, that was a brief insight with Singapore and their basketball efforts. And you learn something new every day. And I gotta admit, I had the most amazing time in that country. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And the one thing I loved about it is that everyone in that country was they were so dope. And I gotta admit, I want to I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to experience that culture again because I love traveling, but to see basketball in a different light other than America, you start to appreciate the game even more. You know what I mean? And when you appreciate the game even more, it just gets more love, 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 and you get more fans. You get more people most people didn't play video games that came, to the esports Olympic week. And the funny thing is that the kids were hyped. Parents were hyped. I had old men going crazy. Like you thought we were at like a Celtic Laker game. Like it was insane. And they had so much stuff. But it's hot. Like, I mean, that's why I'm wearing this. It's hot in the States, hot in Singapore. I'm getting hot right now. But this, like I said, was a quick episode of Shots Fired, just to get a recap of the Olympics. And I'm telling you, keep your ear to the ground. There's so many groundbreaking news that's going to be happening in the esports realm. And I'm telling you, esports and FIBA are going to go together like lamb and tuna fish. No, like peanut butter and jelly. And then FIBA is going to be on that forefront. They're going to be on the tip of that spear. I'm telling you. And with that having so many different confederations and being in the basketball world, it's just more and more gamers, more and more viewers, and also more and more love of the game of basketball. And also NBA 2K. Plus NBA 2K24 is coming out. And I wonder who's going to be Devin Booker was on this year's. I remember in 1999, it was Allen Iverson on one of Dreamcast. So it's always amazing who's going to get. I want to be on it. I want to see if I can get on the cover as an announcer of NBA 2K. Imagine being an announcer of NBA 2K. I'm getting excited. Let's do this. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I see my people. Vegito, what's going on, Vegito? I see you there. I see some people here on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Again, quick episode, nice little stream. Press that follow button if you can. We'll be back next week. I think we'll be back on the 12th. Yep, we'll be back next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we'll be back. We're going to have a full episode with a nice special guest. I can't wait for you to meet him. He's doing a lot of great things in apparel when it comes to basketball. And I got to get all this ready because allergies and talking. I got to get back to my normal sound. I sound a little nasally. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much supporting Shots Fired. We got some more episodes. This is episode 19. It's your man, Vince Chang. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Happy July 4th, everybody. Be safe, be responsible, but keep the energy going. Peace out.